You don't win love. You don't find love. The love is already there. I struggled in my last situation because I could not receive love. It wasn't that there wasn't love there. It was me. I had my door closed. I had my sales closed. When we do that work, that by default will create a better relationship with ourselves, which will inform every single relationship we have around us. Progress can be endless, whereas I think society, especially in capitalism, they need to sell us stuff to make us feel like we matter. And the message they keep sending us is chase perfection. And perfect doesn't exist. And perfect is the last place love would exist, because the only way to develop a deep connection with somebody is through your vulnerabilities. If you were perfect, you can't be vulnerable. So for me, vulnerability comes through self-respect, being brave enough to admit, where you're difficult to be with, what you struggle with, what your challenges are. And then that opens up someone else an opportunity to do the same. And then you connect on a deeper level.
We say we want love, but actually we want attention.
Yeah.
We say we want love, but actually we want validation.
Yeah.
We say we want love, but actually we just want compliments.
Yeah.
So we don't actually know what love is or want love because we're chasing it through these other forms of cheap adoration or cheap affection.
One of my favorite mantras for myself is an easy day at the gym was not a good day at the gym. And I start to apply that to life. An easy day of life is not a good day. I think what we have in this society is we sell convenience and we sell comfort. And both of those don't inspire growth or evolution or for us to unlock a better version of ourselves. So voluntarily doing hard things, prepares us when hard things find us. How many of us, when is the last time we've looked at ourselves in the mirror and looked at our body and we're not critical and looked at our body from a perspective of gratitude? Like, how many of us have already chosen our favorite body part? Even though our body has been with us since day zero. And even when we make poor choices, our body tries its best to adjust. We have bad posture, our body tries to adjust. We don't put good things inside our body, it tries its best to adjust. This relationship with ourselves, our physical body, can be the first step to creating an authentic pathway of love, which can then inform the relationships we can have with everybody else. I love the Shirley Glass analogy too, which is walls and windows, which is when you're in a romantic relationship with somebody, there is a window between you. So first, acknowledge there is a window. So now let's not look at that other person as our possession. Let's look at them as someone who's opened a window to us and we have access to them. And then we need to create a wall around us. Because the moment somebody outside gets a better view of what's happening on the inside, that can be a really strong definition of infidelity, whether it's physical or not. So I think that's a really important thing to understand. This is not your person. This is somebody who's giving you access to them. And now you can continually strengthen that relationship. Love is a game, but the goal of the game is not to win. The goal of the game is to keep it fun so everybody keeps wanting to play. So treat it like a game, but treat it where the goal is for you want to keep everybody in the room wanting to play. And I think that's important because when we get into battles or disagreements, the disagreements turn into something else very quickly. Dude, all we've been talking about is self-awareness, and it's an endless journey. We don't even know us. I don't know me. How can I expect you to know me? And then when you do know me, through your observations of me externally, recognize that you're on my team and you're telling me these things for the benefit of us. When there's a problem, it should not be me versus the other person. It should be us versus the problem. Love is fuel, not glue. Love doesn't keep us together. Love is what we use to work at it. And this applies to romantic relationships, our relationship with our coworkers, our friends, our family. We have to work at it. We sometimes feel like it's autopilot because especially, I know brown boys and their moms, we get this unconditional love just for existing. That can't be what we're looking for in our romantic relationships. There needs to be conditions. And then we need to stay, we need to be on our toes, putting in energy and effort. I love you and I want to serve you. And serving you is the point of reveal. And this is where the love is revealed. Love is, going back to the original, you don't win love. You don't find love. The love is already there.